Why can't you give me the respect that I'm entitled to?
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Well, I wanted to get something out for Archie's birthday because I'm not sure what's going to happen today, but I'll show you what I do have. So we're going to be doing that and quite a few other things that are just for fun. We're going to have a lot of fun in this one. I swear we will. Anyways, if anyone's brand new here, I do my stuff in chapter form. At the end of each chapter is commercials, which are just things that are funny on the internet, parody, stuff like that. So let's just get to the fun. Okay, so chapter 1, Archificial's birthday, bad Photoshop pictures, more crazy bumps, Beyonce, and SS insanity. We're only going to have 2 chapters this time, guys, but we do have brand new Sam at the end and some new stuff, so you're going to be entertained, I promise you. But yeah, there's not a whole bunch, but it's a lot of good stuff, so let's just get to it. Oh yes, before I do anything, someone pointed out I forgot to put in 121 lie. So it's claimed she was in the royal family for 4 years. Yeah, right. But that's it. We're done now, so let's get to the rest. Okay, guys, so all I know, things could have changed, but apparently Harry complained that Charles didn't say anything for Archie's birthday. I'm not sure. But it says Prince Archie celebrates his 5th birthday and his grandfather King Charles has reportedly opted to send him a small gift to mark the occasion. Prince Archie marks his 5th birthday today, Monday, May 6th, and it's claimed his grandfather King Charles will get him a sweet gift. Do you notice it doesn't say he did get him one? It just says he's going to claim. Yeah, I don't know about this. Okay, some part of this got put over, like the share thing when I cropped it. So anyways, it just says Prince Harry's oldest child will celebrate his birthday stateside after the Sussexes, I guess, moved their life to the U.S. after stepping down from the royal duties in 2020. While Harry will return to the U.K. this week for an Invictus Games event, Meghan, Archie, and their daughter Lilibet will stay in the States. Well, as far as I know, I thought there was a Nigeria trip planned, and I hadn't heard of any kids going to Nigeria. So what up? I don't know. So this is all I'm going to read because of this, but it is, I cracked right up. I'm like, oh, okay then. You can tell she has a hand in this. According to royal expert Tom Quinn, the monarch will send his grandson a card and a small present to wish him a happy birthday. Tom told us, there has even been talk that he will send one of his own watercolor paintings to Archie as a present, as Meghan loves homemade gifts and dislikes extravagant, expensive presents. What? That is the biggest crock of shit I've ever heard in my life. Okay, Miss Blood Diamond. Yeah, okay then. So, for his birthday, I decided to go looking to see if the Crazy Sugars put anything out, and boy, did they ever. I've already shown you guys their crazy photoshopping, but there's more, and not only is there more, it says that these have been approved by the Sussexes. I'm not even joking. So I'm going to show you the crazy ones, and then I'm going to show you a short that one of them did with more crazy ones. Oh my. I'm not quite sure who would believe this, but even if they did, aren't the children like a good 4 years off their age? Aren't they supposed to be like 5 and 3 or something? Like what? I have no idea why this photo is released with an Archie thing, because I found it on an Archie thing. I've never seen it before. It's very evidently photoshopped, but it's out there, folks, so I'm sharing it. They literally have this out. I said, aren't they only 2 years apart in age? What is this? Like this, what? This kid does look around 5, although it looks like none of the Archies we've seen. And a newborn. Huh? They can't even get that right. Good grief. She needs to give them a raise. I'm just kidding. Okay. This is the worst yet, you guys. Archificial looks like he's 6 or 7. And Invisibet looks like a 7-month-old. Remember, I'm only giving you guys pictures that have come out for Archie's 5th birthday. Because even though it's kind of crickets on everybody else's end, trust me, the SS squad are celebrating. You will see. But this is insane because this doesn't even make sense. Like, this doesn't even make sense. I absolutely have to ask this. No offense to anybody. But are these people slow? Because, are you kidding me? They're not working in tandem, folks. One picture, the kid looks like he's 1. One, he looks like he's 7. One, he looks like proper age. This is around a 3-year-old. And also a new one, a new Archie. What in the Sam hell is going on? Come across this. This was put out for Invisibet's 1st birthday. Oh, yeah. Because I went looking for, like, birthdays, right? And, of course, what did I find? Not only his, but hers as well. And I know it's his, but I couldn't resist because this is just incredibly ridiculous. Ridiculous. And what's crazy is that some of this stuff, it comes not just from social media, guys. It comes from, like, magazines. And, like, it's not MSM. What the hell? So this was from a video, and it's nauseating, so I just took a screenshot because I just saved us some, minutes that we can't get back. But I just wrote, the SS are busy. These pictures and the SM video are so fake. This is literally from a happy birthday video to Archie, no word of a lie. They also mix him up with his father, but yeah, we'll get to that. Okay, sorry about this, guys. No music, but this is from an SS account. They didn't have an Archie 1 to 5, but they had 1 to 3. Wait till you see some of these pictures, you guys. They're crazy. Look, that's Harry. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. Like, oh my God. They're putting this out there for, like, truth. It's absolutely incredibly insane to me. Like, just, what? You have got to be kidding me. Can't they see? Wow. Okay, so they do have one for the 5th. Prince Archie. Yep. And the blurriness, you guys, is not me. That is literally how that is. What? You're 5 on Cinco de Mayo, I guess. You're 5, or 3, 2, 1. You are a child of grace. You are a child of grace. Okay. Hoping you get that camera. That stupid camera. Are you kidding me? Okay. What the hell? And your own Netflix or Paramount movie? Keep singing, beautiful boy. Okay, where's the 5-year-old picture, huh? Happy birthday and love from across the world. Yeah, that's about all they've got. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so it looks like everybody's ignoring his birthday, but the SS, okay. So I had a sub send me this, and I just laughed, because that's Octomom. There's like 8 babies in that one. Excuse me. And I found some more really, really funny bump photos, so I'm going to share those. Okay, so I found a couple where, like, if she was pregnant, she would have just missed her period, you guys. Literally. So that's barely a month. Okay. Again, barely a month. No word of a lie. Yep. So this one is 2.5 months. So that's quite large. And then there's something else coming up that's quite interesting. Look at that. Look at that. I had a sub send me this. Could not believe it. So then it reminded me of something. So I don't know if you guys remember this about Beyonce and how her bump did exactly the same thing. Check it out. Look at that. That looks identical to what happened to Megan. Identical. So it got me wondering, is that who she is, her, who she took all this info from or whatever? Because she sure seems to look up to her, doesn't she? Like, what is that? Now, this is from that supposed text that she got from Beyonce, yeah, right? The morning after Meghan and Prince Harry's interview with Oprah aired in March 2021, the pop star reached out to say that she thinks Meghan was selected to break generational curses that need to be healed. I don't even believe that she did it. As far as I know, she keeps insisting that, I don't know, she insisted straight out she didn't, or that she didn't know her, or something to that effect. Anyway, that's hilarious to me. My first video actually down there is Beyonce and all of that nonsense. But it's an old one. But yeah, if anyone wants to watch it, it's there. Here's one. I had one like this, but a sub sent me the same one, except her angle was better, so I'm using hers. Yeah, 5 months, guys. That's what she was looking like for real. I mean, if you go by her supposed due date. So I didn't cover this last time, so I thought I would this time because I got another picture. Couple. So this was in February, you guys. So she was supposed to be 4.5 months with this interview. Look at her. Wait till you see the next photo. Oh, my Lord. Okay, so there it is, guys. You can see it through her shirt there. And NDAs were needed, by the way. Everybody that worked on that interview, if you can call it that, had to sign NDAs because of this. I mean, everybody knew. And I had seen before, it's really blowing up because before this, all I could find were a couple photos that you could barely see it. And now they're sending, like, I'm finding this stuff, it's crazy. It is, I can't even get over it. I really can't. It's just shocking. I think that maybe the RF is just letting mainstream or social media take care of it. I don't know. And then there's this one. Look at her. Follow her eyes. What? She knew. Oprah knew. How could you not? Look at how huge she is. That is not 4.5 months. Plus, why would she wear a black one underneath the white shirt? I don't understand that for nothing, because it's not like she wore a black bra so that it would all, like, be uniform. No. It's just like she did it like a in-your-face type thing or something. I don't know. It's absolutely insane to me. Absolutely insane. But that's her. Insane. So this is a month and a half after the interview. 6 months she's supposed to be. And where'd it go? And I circled it. Where'd it go? Yep. This is the most shocking one of all. Because this is May 5th, you guys. One day before she was supposed to have given birth. And if you go by what she said of when she was pregnant, she would have been 10 months pregnant. I'm serious. I've done the math a billion times. Yeah, 10 months pregnant, May 5th. Look at that. She just didn't give a shite. She really didn't. Like, it's shocking to me. It really is. I'm just looking at that and I still can't believe it. So there you go, guys. That's her 10-month photo. Her real one, not that fake huge Octomom one or two. Good grief. All right. I got some awesome commercials coming up. I forgot about this one, you guys. Look at that. They literally think August and Prince Archie are twins. Like, it literally says that. Oh, shoot, it's on top. Sorry, it says twins. Cousin twins. No, same kid. How about, oh my God. So now we know, at least I can say, that other, that kid in the Netflix documentary was, it had to have been August, because, like, look at that.
Archificial! Archificial! Yes, Megan? What? Megan? Oh, yes, you're number 3. We couldn't find the other 2, so I am to be known as Duchess or Ma'am. That is it. Okay, I'm sorry, my Duchess. You better be. All right, run along. Breaking in a new kid always sucks. But I have to get this Netflix thing going because they want their pound of flesh. Because, I guess $100 million, they want something. But do I really have to bring someone else's kids again?
Lives is my podcast that we just launched recently, and it's really about
$18 million for 12 fucking episodes. That's what it's all really about for me. But really it's about empowering women and how in modern society the ethos of the buzzwords and whatnot for this, that and the other and whatever, fuck it's 18 million quid. But I can get really interesting people on. I can talk over them a lot. I'll also be using long words that I couldn't possibly fucking spell or even understand what they mean, and I'll do it in a really irritating voice so that people will know I came from nothing and I'm going nowhere. I am actually at the top of social society. I am Meghan Markle. I believe in myself and they will believe in me because I married a ginger prince.
In the middle. The paparazzi I called can't see me seated from that position. I need to be by the window.
Yes, dear. I will sit bitch for you to get that money shot.
Good morning, everyone. Just to confirm, Mr. Colt is going to the celebration lunch, but the 2 of you are not going, and the final destination is Hogmore Cottage.
That is correct.
Why not? It's free.
We have been away from our kids for over an hour. We want to get back to them and spend some private time as a family. I am sure we will be missed by the people, but family comes first.
We feel how loved we are in my native homeland.
I am elated to say this. I feel fantastic. Why I feel fantastic? Because it seems the public are on the same mindset as me. Here's the thing. People out there that think are the best thing since sliced bread. Well, I'm glad you think that, because you're in the minority. You're in a group called delusional idiots. That's the group you belong to. We don't want you here.
Do you see how racist he is towards me?
It is evident he is jealous of us.
You do not belong in the UK. You've disrespected the country. You've disrespected the nation. You've disrespected the veterans community, and you have exploited people for far too long.
Don't forget the kids. I really like to pull on those heartstrings.
You did a lot of things, and people don't want you.
Don't listen to him. We will put out more misinformation and get more bots to intimidate people. We still own the world as long as we are in the headlines. This guy is just a hater.
No, you do not own everything. We have now put a stop to wokeism.
My husband has a lot of money that I am wasting to spread my propaganda.
And there is more money we are grifting from our foundation. How do you think we pay for our private jet? We are very fortunate that it's the intellectually challenged people who believe the false media and fake image we are selling. Without their donations, my wife's lifestyle and facade would be impossible to maintain.
We are much loved members of our own little family and the people we are paying to kiss our asses. Didn't you hear the loud cheers for us today?
You were booed. You were booed. The world heard it. You're booed in the country that you once said you loved.
Mr. Colt, we have arrived at your destination.
Fuck off.
Call Sunflower Stinks and tell them we would like to upgrade our crisis management service package to Platinum. We need our victimhood saturating the U.S. media to erase the events from this trip. I was thinking that we need another bandwagon to jump onto. How do you feel about identifying as a woman in the trans community? I think it could be something that our intellectually challenged squad would get behind to raise money for us. I think this idea is going to work. I will call Netflix tonight to let them know we are on our way home with a change of plans.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I did. The last commercial is a new Sam. It's about 4 minutes long, so it's going to be by itself because it's longer. But anyway, this chapter is Rochel's bad fashion, an older juicy blind that we might have answers now, and Aco water cooler gossip. Yay. So I found this in an old blind, you guys, and I had such a kick out of it. I had to share. It says somehow she got in her head she had legs for days. Don't know if someone told her. She came up with it all on her own, but that's the furthest thing from the truth. Thanks to Media Law, she even states it in a post. Right side, how delusional. And she writes their legs for days. Man, she really is the Duchess of Delulu. So a sub sent me this and I was like, oh my God, look at that. Because you'll see the arrow pointing to that bump there. This was at the coronation, you guys. So she'd written, there was talk she was going to say she'd had a miscarriage so as not to have to travel to the UK. But instead said it was Archie's birthday. Then she's all thin again. And I said, this was going to be her excuse to not go to the coronation? Lord, as stupid as it was, Archie's birthday was the better lie. Right? Like, look at that. That's definitely something. Just another picture of her back to being quote-unquote thin again. Man, this woman, she's just a pack of lies. You just never know what to believe, right? I put this in the gossip column because, like, we don't know for sure if that's what she was going to do, but, like, what the hell? That's not just having a burger belly. I mean, what? So I saw this, you guys, and I can't say as I'm impressed. I said, why? Nothing? Not even an explanation? Because it says, in another break with royal tradition, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry will not make their son's birth certificate public. The certificate, which will have to list the place of birth for Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor, will be submitted to a local registrar but not made available by Buckingham Palace. Why? Why? Everyone else has to be, right? And then the preacher on the side, always tell the truth unless, of course, you need to falsify everything on an adoptee's birth certificate. Because what the hell is that? I hadn't heard this before. Not impressed, I'll have to say that much. So I'm sure some of you saw this in my community page, but some of you haven't. So I just wanted to show this because it shows a big hole in her shirt. And we are going into her fashion. Yes, it's going to be not that long, but very interesting. So let's get to it. Off the Markle, Meghan Markle's biggest fashion faux pas. From terrible tailoring to tags, stylist reveals her simple style slip-ups. Meghan Markle stepped out in New York this week in a red Carolina Herrera gown for a Veterans Day gala in New York. She may have looked stunning in the red dress. However, on closer inspection, it seems that it didn't exactly fit like a glove. The back of the dress cinched her in too tightly. Plus, the front was horrible. With excess fabric around her ribs, it also looked like she was cinched in too tightly around the back. While she may be one of fashion's most influential celebrities, what? With a full glam squad at her beck and call, sometimes even Meghan misses the Markle. And this isn't the first time Meg's had a little fashion faux pas. Here, stylist Abby McHale takes a look back at all the times Meghan has had a fashion mishap. Tagging on, back in 2018 during a royal tour of New Zealand, Meghan stepped out in a red self-portrait dress. Whilst the dress may have been lovely on, she forgot one key detail, the tag. Sticking out at the bottom of the dress, it was visible for all to see. If she wanted to return to the store after, she might have tried to hide it a bit better. There it is, Meghan on royal tour of New Zealand in 2018 with the tag still visible on her dress. Yes, it was. Stitched up. March 2018, Meghan was out on an outing in Birmingham, and eagle-eyed fans noticed the stitch was still sewn into the back of her coat. Tailored coats often have a stitch in the back of the bottom to keep them intact during transit and when in store. However, once purchased, you should remove the stitching, something sadly Meghan and her team forgot to do. And there she is, left her stitch in the back of her coat. Yup. I'm kind of convinced this was on purpose, you guys, honestly, because the underwear she wore are not underwear she would normally wear. But anyway, see-through skirt. In October 2018, during the final day of the New Zealand tour, the 40-year-old wore a pleated skirt by Givenchy, which was a lot more revealing than she may have anticipated. Luckily, she had a pair of rather large knickers. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. I cannot wait to get a better setup. I don't edit, so it's in there. Sorry. But anyway, okay. These days, sheer has become quite a trend, so maybe she was just ahead of the curve. Like I said, I don't believe it. I don't believe she wears underwear like that, and I believe she knew it was going to do that because she wanted a Princess Diana moment. That's what I think. Bra fail. Getting the right size bra can be tricky, and during a trip to Dublin in July 2018, Meghan was having a bad bra day. She always did. Wearing a chic gray Roland Mouret dress with a boat neckline, Meg's strapless bra cinched in a little snugly, making it visible through the dress. She always did that. Hopefully Meghan learned from the incident. No, she didn't. And opted next time for a seamless strapless bra. No, she didn't. And there it shows her strapless bra was on show. She wanted it on show, people. Like, honestly, this is funny to me. There may have been a few occasions where it seems Meghan has forgotten to take an iron to her clothes before heading out. Like every occasion? Even her wedding dress had some creases in it. Yup. However, much of this is down to her choice of fabrics. But when you want to be putting your best foot forward, opting for crease-free fabrics is best. Here Meghan is in January 2019 in a 2,600-pound coat from Oscar de la Renta in a pretty creased coat. For all that money, you'd think she'd want to whip out the iron. No. It says Meghan forgot to run the iron over her Roland Mouret coat. But what gets me is look at the picture, you guys. That woman, she was having none of it. She was not hugging back. No. Oh my God, I think it's hilarious. And then I have who wore it better. We know who. So I found this and it just cracked me up. Weight loss in her face makes those veneers look too large. Ozempic face wrinkled as always with Nacho's daughter, but no sign of her children. Why didn't they bring their kids and walk hand in hand with Archificial and Lillabucks? Wonder how much this little number cost. The top looks like it's suffocating her. It's a little too revealing for a quote-unquote royal, as she continues to claim that she is, and the pleating is poorly done from what I can tell. It looks cheap, but I imagine it cost a fortune. Did she forget to use the bronzer on her forehead? Her lower face is a lot darker than her forehead. Yes, let's walk with someone else's child because I don't have any. What has happened to the nose? Looks like a bobble on the end of it when I zoomed in. 3 things we know for sure. She doesn't own an iron, doesn't own a mirror, and proper undergarments. Aside from never letting H shine without horning in, I think she went so she could get some images to drive the humiliating polo shots with trophy down in the search results. Probably, but they still come up. Why does Megan insist on wearing off-the-shoulder look? She has worn dresses like this from the beginning. Her shoulders are almost as bad as her legs. Perfect depiction of the pathetic, wrinkly fashion train wreck. She must think she is sexy, but she has no boobs and no waist. Just bony. Too much Ozempic and goodness knows what else. Looks like a straitjacket on Megsy. The dress, the mess, is perfect format for illustrating the problem. This is exactly why fashion houses like Dior won't have anything to do with modest shit shows, SpongeBob, and drag. Everything she wears is a mess. No matter how hard she tries, she just never cuts the mustard. I wonder whether if designers cringe when they see her in their outfits. She never wears them right. Beautiful dresses become ugly in seconds. The dress and the mess. Yeah. Okay, guys, to the blind. Now, this I found very interesting. Somehow the illiterate one, this was Sunday, December 31st, 2023. So what, 5 months ago? 5.5? Somehow the illiterate one managed to get a doctor to sign off on her getting the weight loss shot. Well, she got that and more. The collapsed area between the eye and cheek is not a good look. Is she going to be appearing on camera soon? Because there really is zero reason she would want the shot other than she thinks she looks too heavy for a camera. Well. We always know Auntie's usually right. Well, if this is any indication, he is, because look, she's lost all that weight, right? Anyway, perhaps she wants to look too skinny, so in divorce proceedings, she can claim she got eating disorder because of Harry's awful behavior. That may be, just like Diana, plus she's lazy, too lazy to work even. So no way was she going to commit to anything requiring a long period of time. I think she wants to, 1, shed the baby weight. Number 2, get to size 0, but wasn't willing to put in the gym time and change her eating boozing habit, so she got the shot to drop the weight as fast as possible. But once she stops, the weight usually comes back with a vengeance from all I've read. Someone said, shed the baby weight. Whose baby? Certainly not her own. Fame whore, gold digging Meghan Markle looks really bad with that vein popping out of her forehead and aged big time since the Ozempic shots. Notice she changed her black hair, nose, and teeth. Markle is the true racist. I know, is it right? Happy New Year to all. She and Chrissy Teigen deserve each other with their thirst for attention and the O-shots that are doing their looks no favors. You know what's shocking is that this was a few months ago, you guys, so this is before she even gave her jam or any of that. That's crazy. She's busy getting ready for her new Diana act. She needs to get really skinny so she can do a ton of interviews being the anorexic victim that all the press and us internet people have caused her. It's her form of attention seeking. She will love it if everyone is talking about it. Poor little waif, bullied and picked on for just trying to be a world-class humanitarian who works 1 whole hour a week at her charity. Zero reason she wants the shot other than she thinks she looks too heavy on camera. She wants the shot because she's crazy and out of touch with reality, more so than ever. I say she's doing it in preparation for more victimhood. She's so stressed, depressed, anxious that she simply cannot eat, and it's all our fault. Victimhood of thinness due to sheer volume of evil that resides in her, in my honest opinion. She's the least victim on the planet, except of her own doing. Exactly, she'll drag out and compare herself to, wait for it, Diana. and to emotionally blackmail Harry into not leaving her like his dad did to Diana. She's already really thin. What doctor gave her Ozempic? She can't afford to lose weight. She has the skinniest legs I've ever seen. Skin and bones. She may have a round face, but so what? She has those alcoholic legs. Exactly what Lady C had said about her legs. Do tell. I remember Lady C saying this. Lady C observed that women who drink to excess have unusually skinny and bony legs. She said that her late mother, who was also an alcoholic, had legs like that. I think it was in response to a question someone had about reports that Meggsy reeked of booze and butts during the Windsor walkabout after the Queen died. Apparently, Harry and Meghan thought they were basically done and they were planning their own walkabout. William made a surprise call and suggested the four of them do a walkabout together. It obviously caught Harry and Meghan on the hop. Neither of them looked groomed. Social media gossip says William's invitation caught them by surprise. MM was on coke or alcohol and had to be quickly sobered up. Oh my God. So I just had this to share and another little meme because it's with fashion. I said, look, everyone, I found the missing photo from Variety's red carpet where Rachel Gate crashed. PA's my hero. I love that moment. And then found a meme from Cheetah. That's Who Does It, if you guys ever want to know who makes these cartoons. They're so fabulous. Or these characters. Cheetah's the name. Yeah, get her off that bloody carpet. Love it. So anyways, guys, that's it for me. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I'm not too far off the mark with the birthday stuff. I don't know yet. But anyways, have a great day. And let's just enjoy Sam. I have a Patreon. I guess I have to remind people to press like and sub and comment and all that good stuff. And yeah. All right. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for being with me. I really mean that. Okay, bye.
I'm going to Nigeria to get back to my roots, right? Go and see the motherland, experience the motherland, the cradle of civilization, if you will. And what do you intend on doing when you're there? Immerse myself in the cultural practices and traditions of Nigeria. A bit of dancing. This is, of course, after finding out that you're precisely 43% Nigerian. Yeah, it was a bit of a shock, but, an honor, right? I was like, really? Wow. Okay, great. Wow. In fact, I'm deeply proud to have such a strong and heavy tie to the fair nation of Nigeria, and I'm really excited about going. And what kind of welcome are you expecting when you arrive in Nigeria? Very small, I'd guess. They've never heard of her. I'm one of their most famous and treasured exports, right? In fact, I think it's fair to say that I'm probably the most well-known Nigerian in the world. Yeah, but you've only been Nigerian for like 10 minutes. This is difficult for me to admit, Meghan, but Harry does make a good point. You've just found out about your Nigerian heritage, yet you've already announced a tour of the country, which will be filmed, I guess, or televised. Both. Are you not, dare I say, striding onto the dusty savannas of delusion with your windswept wig, the only whimsical distraction from the immense narcissism and arrogance of your eternal self-reference? Nigeria invited me. They invited both of us, Meghan. Look, hold on. See? Including your significant other. That's me. Are you interested in anything that you're not the center of attention of? My Meghan has always struggled with other people getting attention. It's just one of those sweet little idiocracies. Idiosyncrasies. Don't put yourself down, Meghan. You've been through enough. And although happily packing your suitcases for Nigeria, no, we have professional and dedicated suitcase packers. Oh, how are Toby and Floyd? Oh, they've split up again. Yeah, well, I knew that was going to happen. He's got wandering eyes, that Toby. I often see a silhouette when I'm taking a shower, or a little hand pops through to give me a towel to dry my face. But I never see who it is. Yeah, Kevin does the same for me. As I was saying, you're happily having your suitcase professionally packed for your trip to Nigeria, yet you're not going to be accompanying Harry to London in May to commemorate the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games. That's right, yeah. You could have also nipped in to see the recently diagnosed with cancer King Charles whilst you were here. That's right, I could have. But you're not. No, and as I've said in private, I don't want anything more to do with the UK, right? I'm done with that lot. You can't win. But it doesn't have to be about you. I mean, the Invictus Games, for example, is about celebrating injured veterans. Exactly. I mean, how am I supposed to compete with them, right? And if I do start muscling my way in to become the focal point, I'll be criticized for being crass and tone deaf, quite rightly. Yeah. And I would not be playing second fiddle to a bunch of men, injured veterans or not. So instead, when he's done his paparazzi bit, he's going to meet me in Nigeria so I can do mine. They accuse you of being crass, Meghan.
Singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing me shook.